Okay, I think we are live, and this is my first time doing a YouTube live, so super excited, and hopefully I can be able to add value to those who are watching live, or if you're watching the replay, even better. So let me first share my screen to make sure that we have something here to go off of. Um, okay, there we are. Cool. Let me see if that works. Awesome. Yeah, so this is my YouTube lives, and basically, I call them predictable pipeline lives. It's how to build pipeline you can control without doing 3x the activity. And this is basically, walk with, if you're an AE and working in tech sales, walk away with proven strategies in order to be able to stop guessing how to build pipeline, find intent already there, and focus your time where it pays off. So some high level stuff before I get started. Why should you listen to me? Like I said, my name's Ian Agard. I've been working in tech sales for over 7 years. I was a former #1 velocity AE at Clio, and I've coached over 100 tech sales reps at companies like Clio, Vandastic, and Lupio. So just to kind of address the elephant in the room, right? Did you know that 60% of SaaS sales reps miss their quota every single month? And did you also know that Salesforce did a survey, and they surveyed 5,500 sales reps across the world? Excuse me, and roughly 74% of them miss quota consistently. So definitely there's a pain there, and there's reasons why. There's lots of reasons why. It could be, unpredictable pipeline, which we'll touch on today, insufficient training, high competition in SaaS, poor lead quality, and pressure from leadership. So there's lots of reasons why, but today we're going to focus on unpredictable pipeline. And just to get an insight, right, there's something I stumble across in tech sales, right? I call it the 3% rule. A lot of times as sellers, we're thinking that we can convince people to buy and all these things and all these tactics. I truly believe that the best place to focus our time is on the people that have a problem and are ready to buy. And usually in any marketplace, wherever you're selling, any marketplace, there's usually about 3% of the market that's problem aware and ready to buy. And at that point, they're usually coming in with inbound demos, requests, and things like that. And today we're going to touch upon a part with closed loss ops. Closed loss ops are people that have saw your product, they have a problem, and for whatever reason, it wasn't a great time to reach out. So like I said, typically when people want to buy software, there has to be a problem there they want to solve. There has to be trust in the solution. And obviously there has to be budget there, right? And usually closed loss ops means somebody that looked at your software at some point, could have been 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 6 months ago, and for whatever reason, they didn't move forward. They didn't buy, for whatever reason. But the key thing is why they're good persona to reach out to is because they had pain. And there's a saying, right? Money follows pain. And usually the closed loss ops are not converted. There's many reasons why, but it could be bad timing, it could be budget. Excuse me. It could be a champion who was pushing the deal through, left the company. Lots of can be economic situations. It could be a merger happening. But the point is that, from my experience, did you see closed loss ops are usually opportunities that are either 3 months to 12 months old. I would actually extend that. I would say about 3 months to about 18 months. That's like the juicy window where people are still top of mind of who you are, and then you have still enough time has passed that's worth reaching out. So what I want to share with you now is a prompt that I've been using to be able to generate consistently closed loss ops. And the key thing is this prompt will help you to go into a Salesforce or HubSpot, wherever you hold your company holds your sales assets or sales opportunities, and look at the notes and just drop these notes into a prompt, and it will be able to write you a very personalized email that will really speak to the heart of the persona, and get them to respond back to re-engage the conversation, and obviously close some more deals and build more pipeline. I've built multiple opportunities using this, so I know it works. So I want to read the prompt, and then I'll walk you through exactly how to apply it. So it says here, don't worry, I'll make sure I'll give this prompt to you. So if you're watching, you're able to get it at the end of the video. So the prompt says this: you're a top performing President's Club winning account executive working for a high growth tech company. You're writing a re-engagement email for a closed loss opportunity. I'll provide the closed loss op notes, any past emails exchanges, any gong call transcription. So this is a prompt you can use to either cut and paste the closed loss op notes, any past emails. If you don't have that, you can put transcripts from a call. If you have one of those three, this will work. Your job is to identify the original buying trigger and reason the deal was lost. Infer the most likely friction or regret they might be experiencing now. Reference only what the prospect already said and experienced. No assumptions. Write any re-engagement email, 100 words or less, that feels helpful, not salesy. Email rules: do not pitch features or product optics. Do not say checking in or following up. Use second person you language, which is key. Acknowledge prior context, 1 or 2 sentences max. Highlight a single insight or contrast, like current state to desired state, and end with a very clear, low effort, interest-based call to action. Don't ask for a meeting. So it could be worth revisiting, open to press testing this. This makes sense to explore this now. And other ones are interested in comparison. Would this be useful to revisit? And then start the email with, my name is blank. I'm part of the product expert team. We're at blank. So whatever your company's name is. I noticed that, it could be, I noticed that Calendly evaluated, Salesforce back in the date. And then here's you put your closed loss op note. So basically, I'll walk you through how to put this prompt into ChatGPT or whatever you use. It could be Gemini, and then the answer that it gives you. So for the context of this video, I created a fictitious closed loss op notes opportunity. So the account is Johnson & Johnson, and the where we are, closed loss op reason, they're evaluating Salesforce. So I'm pretending I'm a Salesforce rep. I'm reaching out to Johnson & Johnson that was looking at Salesforce, but for whatever reason, they did not buy. And there's all those reasons here: the triggers, the stakeholders, discovery notes. This is all fictitious, right? It's not real, but I'm going to use this as an example. You can just copy and paste it and get an email for yourself using this prompt. So first I'm going to do is come in here, take the prompt, put in ChatGPT, and then below here, I'm going to take these notes. Just go into your the CRM, go into op, just copy all the notes like this. Very simple. Drag it all in. Copy like that. And below, hit that, and then hit enter. And then in a few seconds, we're going to see a fire email that you can send out. Okay, here we go. Hi, my name's Ian. I'm calling part of the product expert team here at Salesforce. I noticed that Johnson & Johnson evaluated Salesforce back in February 2025 and reached procurement before budget timing paused their rollout. At the time, improving forecast accuracy and creating a single source of truth across regions was a Q4 priority, and the team felt the platform checked the functionality boxes. If forecasting and reporting consistently is still on the roadmap for fiscal circle, does it make sense to explore this now? That's it. I've got so many meetings from and opportunities being re-engaged from this simple workflow. And I encourage you to try it because, like I said, it's one of the buckets you can use to be able to build predictable pipeline every single week for your book of business, or just as you roll out your territory. That's it. I want to keep it super simple but valuable to you. I also want to share with you the prompt. So if you want this prompt, just scan this QR code right now. You'll get instant access to the prompt that I share with you. It's pretty straightforward. Just type in the prompt. below, put in the close loss op notes, gong notes, emails, and it will do all the work for you. In seconds, you get a banger email to be able to start building pipeline back for you. And also, if you're looking to get some help as an AE, if you're looking to really accelerate your career, I do have a program called the Tech Sales Career Accelerator. It's a 4-week pipeline upgrade system where we walk through everything from your mindset, daily habits, and I'm going deeper dive into other ways to build a predictable pipeline. It's really for experienced AEs. The AEs really want to earn an extra $50,000 to $100,000 per month for their career. So you want to add that extra cash. It helps with that. So if that interests you in any way, scan the QR code right there, or go to thesalesacademy.ca/apply to learn more about this program. Again, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. And just so you know, I do create 2 videos per week. I do create on my channel, and I run this predictable pipeline live every Friday at 12:30 Eastern time. So if this is valuable for you, if you're watching the replay or whenever you're watching it, come again next week, because I keep on bringing you new fire content that helps you build predictable pipeline to hit your number, make more money for yourself. Take care.